The roots of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict run deep into history, beginning in 1917 when Britain captured Palestine from the Ottoman Empire during World War I. This pivotal moment was marked by the Balfour Declaration, where Britain promised a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. Palestinian opposition emerged soon after, with voices crying out for justice in Jerusalem by 1919. The League of Nations solidified Britain's mandate in 1922, fueling tensions as it affirmed support for a Jewish national home, setting the stage for future conflict. As years passed, resistance grew, reaching its peak with the Arab Revolt. From 1936 to 1939, Britain managed to suppress the uprising, but it couldn't stifle the rising tide of Palestinian discontent. A decade later, in 1947-1948, the UN intervened, dividing Palestine into a Jewish and an Arab nation-state with Resolution 181. This division ignited further conflict, leading to the formation of the State of Israel on May 14, 1948. The establishment of Israel triggered an 8-month war with neighboring Arab countries, resulting in widespread displacement and an embittered Arab populace. The conflict escalated drastically. In 1967, during the Six-Day War, Israel's swift and decisive victory over Egypt, Jordan and Syria led to its occupation of East Jerusalem, the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and the Golan Heights. Jewish settlements began to sprout in these areas, further entrenching Israeli presence and exacerbating hostilities. This period also saw the Yom Kippur War in 1973, where Arab nations once again attacked Israel, only to be repelled. The relentless expansion of Israeli settlements has underscored the enduring struggle faced by Palestinians. What one cannot overlook the historical context of the Jewish plight in 1948. Post-World War II, Jews sought refuge from Nazi persecution, but European nations were unwilling to provide asylum. Faced with such despair, Jews turned to Palestine, where the local people received them with open arms. However, this gesture of hospitality was reciprocated with harsh realities for Palestinians who found their lands and homes steadily overtaken. Today, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains a symbol of profound injustice. The displacement of Palestinians, ongoing occupation, and expansion of Israeli settlements continue to fuel animosity and suffering. The narrative of an oppressed people becoming oppressors illustrates the cyclical nature of violence and the complexity of achieving lasting peace. The world watches, yearning for a resolution that honors the historical and human rights of Palestinians. As we reflect on over a century of conflict, we must question the moral and ethical foundations of the Israeli occupation. The Palestinian people's enduring struggle for justice and self-determination calls for global awareness and action. In honoring their history, we acknowledge the deep scars etched into the landscape and the human heart, hoping for a future where peace and justice prevail.